Buonasera e benvenuti al salotto di Mitch. Ciao a tutti, spero che stiate bene. Almeno quanto ieri, oggi abbiamo una puntata internazionale. Quindi quello che farò è inviterò Kenny, parlerò in inglese con lui, voi fatemi le domande e cercherò per il più possibile, insomma, di tradurre le risposte in maniera giusta. Un saluto a tutti i collegati, vediamo se Kenny è online.
Oh, ciao, ciao.
There we go.
Hey, what's
Ciao
up, man?
Kenny. I don't see you, brother.
You don't see me?
No.
Oh, I'm
Maybe
looking
it's
at you.
my. Okay, so you see me?
Yeah, I see you.
It's perfect. How's everything?
Everything's good. I miss basketball, but
Yeah.
my wife missed the gym. I miss the basketball gym, but everything else is good though.
So what are you guys up to every day?
Uh, we find something different every day. Play a lot of video games now. I got the Nintendo Switch. Workout almost every day. We do a lot of cleaning, a lot of cooking. Pretty much
I
it.
saw you guys. I saw you guys built a tent in the living room, and you were. I don't know what you guys were doing, like watching TV, drinking wine. It was something different. Mi è saltato via. Incredibile. Vediamo se ritorna.
You see me?
Yeah, now I see you. Yeah.
Okay.
You're back. Oh, now I see your face.
Now she built the tent. She said she was bored, so we started doing it, and it ended up being a perfect situation. Like we just hung out, watched some movies, a little bit of Netflix.
Yeah,
it was cool.
Yeah. So, how is living this situation here in Italy, which country that you know well, but it's not your like your place. It's not the United States. So, how do you feel living here? And what's the situation in the United States?
Well, I feel good here. Actually, I love the situation we're in Verona because we have a garden in our apartment complex that's private. So we can go outside and have space, which is good. We want to go for walks or hang out and sit on the bench. We have a car to move around. So we like the space. Like we would like being in Verona right now, just because we're able to move around when we want. In the States, it seems a little difficult because a lot of people don't have their own space is the problem. So they didn't understand how serious the situation is. I still don't think they do. And it's only getting worse there. So it's a little scary in the States right now.
Yeah. I mean, the news I have are, from my friends there, and they say, it's like what happened here the first couple of weeks of the virus. So the situation is not settled yet. They're going out a little bit more than what is needed. So hopefully it doesn't become like what happened here.
But it seems like New York City is going to go through what Milan went through.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like it because everybody is so close, and like Milan, everybody visits so often. Every day you have thousands of people who fly in, fly out, drive in and drive out. So it's too close. Everybody's too close, and there's too many people to come and visit and be in contact with one another.
Yeah. Also because they cannot shut the whole town down. It's very hard, to shut a town like New York or Milan. Yeah.
Right.
And a lot of workers too, because they go in the town to work and then they go outside where they live.
Yep.
So they spread everything.
Right.
Yeah, probably.
And it's an important job, and it's important, so they have to.
Yeah. Probably that's the worst thing. So let's see if we have questions. They say your beard is is better than mine. Is more cured than mine. I mean, you have a lot of time. I have a lot of time too, but actually I don't feel like doing nothing to my beard.
I'm jealous of your beard though. So I wish I had your beard. My wife wouldn't let me though. So I have to settle.
So what else can I ask? What else can I ask you? What about what do you think about playing again if it's possible? What's your point of view about this stuff?
Ah, man.
No,
It's a
I
tough
mean
one.
shape-wise, shape-wise, rhythm-wise, health-wise,
Oh,
everything.
I think for me, I would need 10 days and I can be in basketball shape again. But I think for the average player, maybe 3 weeks. We need
Yeah,
to get back in basketball shape so no one gets injured and tries to go too fast. But
yeah,
I don't know if it's possible. Because we have to come back and hurry up and play. Because if we play too long, next season you're in danger for your body.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
I think it's gonna be difficult to play again, to be honest.
Hey, they are saying hi to you from Bologna. Michele
Ah,
is saying hi.
ciao, ciao.
Uh, what's in your opinion? What's the best team we faced this season?
This season, the best team we faced. When I was playing, I guess I would say Forley.
Yeah.
I think Forley.
For Lee, yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. We were
Like,
talking with the guys, the last few days, and everybody was saying that probably for Lee was the most dangerous team, going on
yeah,
our side, going all the way through the end.
yeah, they're
So
so
yeah,
physical. They're consistent and they're physical the whole play, the whole time. So yeah, I like Forley.
yeah. So Massimilla is asking, is saying one of your characteristics is defense. Do you prefer playing offense or defense?
I prefer defense. I prefer defense if they have a top scorer.
Okay, so you like the competition. You want
I
the
like the competition.
challenge.
Yep, I want that challenge.
Yeah, for what I noticed about you is that you take pride in playing defense, and that's what you bring on the offensive side of the court.
Yep.
And I'm very sorry we are in this situation because we didn't have too much time to play together. Also because
No.
if we spent like eight months together, I mean I
Yeah.
think we played together for like 6 games. Healthy.
I think something like we had the preseason 6 games, but we had a lot of conversation. So as a person, I got to
Yeah,
know you very well. But as a player,
yeah, yeah.
never had a
Yeah.
chance.
They were very good conversations, but not a lot of games.
No, no.
Yeah, I mean, and yeah, it's a very to me it's a very sad situation now because I think our group. I don't know in your opinion, but our group, I think we found a good balance, in the last
Yes.
2 months, and I think we could go all the way to the end. I don't know what you think about it, but I think we
No.
found a very good balance.
I agree 100%. Like I was saying to my wife too, that we finally found our groove. We lost 2 games in the last month and a half, and they were
Yeah,
by 2 points or 3 points. And we found our defense. We found the chemistry in the fourth quarter. So I agree. Like I think we're the best
yeah,
team still. I said it multiple times, and I still believe it.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, the thing is, maybe we went through some trouble, midway through the season, but I think that's what allowed us, to
Yeah,
overcome the problem and figure it out.
it
That's
did, and it made
the
us tougher. It made us tougher mentally.
yeah, 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 yeah. They want to see you again after this, after this virus. I don't know. Actually, I don't know what's going to happen. Nobody knows what's going to happen. I don't know if you heard, what they're saying about the championship. I don't know if you know what they're saying about starting the next season, maybe early if we end this season before.
I
So
like
I have
that.
no clue. Yeah,
I mean,
if we
I
stop,
wish we can just sign the contracts back now, stop
yeah.
it, and then start back up in I don't know August, late July. Like it's fine with me. That's good.
Yeah.
I've
Also
taken my break.
because I think our group, if we can keep this group of guys together, we're gonna have a lot of chances. So
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
would be great. Would
If
be
we
great.
started the season with this group, we'll be a very dominant team right now.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Fedelowski is saying hi. He's saying hi, and he's making fun of me because I always have the same sweatshirt, and so it's
I got the same thing on.
Yeah, but you know, I put it on every day. You know, when I
So
have
it's
to
been
do
like
this
2
thing,
weeks.
and then you know, take it off. How many years you have on your contract, Kenny? It's Francesco's asking.
One.
One? Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's I'm gonna translate a little bit. Stavamo dicendo appunto che sarebbe se la stagione si fermasse bello poter rifirmare e tenere il gruppo insieme perché avremo grandi chance di poter andare in fondo e essere un'ottima squadra l'anno prossimo. How did you learn? How did you learn and did you master to shoot free throws like this? They're asking, yeah, because it's very, very particular. So
I learned my balance and to do the same routine over and over, and with the Miami Heat.
okay,
They had Keith Atkins was the assistant coach at the time, and he's the one who told me I need to do the same thing over and over, but I need to figure out a routine where I don't forget and I only think about my free throw and nothing else.
Okay, so it was mostly mental.
Yep. Because I was always off balance. I didn't understand it, but I was always off balance on my free throw because my foot position would change.
Okay.
And a lot of people do this, but so he taught me that I can put my foot in the same spot by using a certain routine. And I figured that was the routine I did because it was already close to what my free throw position was.
Yeah, yeah. And you know, they're asking who's the best player you faced in your whole career?
The best player I faced, I would say, in practice was Dwayne Wade, by far. It's not close. And maybe against Juan Carlos Navarro.
Ah, okay. So I mean, it's it's a very good competition, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
D Wade and Navarro, you know, it's not that many players can say, you know.
It was crazy. Navarro, I took the challenge, and I held him to 16 points my first game against him. And I thought I had him. I was like, I can stop him anytime. The next game, he had 28 against me. And I gave him everything. And no, couldn't stop him.
And they're asking about your Euro step. What about your Euro step? When you do it, when you see the chance to do it, you know, did you practice it?
I practiced it with the Miami Heat. I stole it from Dwayne Wade. It's because it's more of a side step most of the time. If you take a long step and you see the reaction of the big man or whoever's in front of you, and if they move too fast, you step to the side. If they move too slow, you keep going. So it's close to a travel, but it's trying to time up what the big man is going to do. Yeah,
I mean, it's seeing it. You make it look very simple, but to me, you know, finding the balance to shoot it, you know, it's very tough. So I don't know.
Yeah, it works because I can't jump high.
Yeah.
So I got used to it. I don't have to jump when I shoot the layups.
Is it true that in the United States they took off the baskets from the playgrounds, so people are not going out?
Majority of the playgrounds, they took off the baskets because a lot of people in like the urban neighborhoods weren't listening. So
really,
they had to take them down. Yeah,
that's something impressive, man. I didn't know. I thought we in Italy were you know, going out every time. So, but it's everywhere.
No, America's bad, man. Like you have to see a lot of neighborhoods still. You see everybody outside and don't listen. And the police is like they don't want to use force because it's not like something where you can hurt someone else per se.
Yeah.
So it's like confusing for the police officers. It's like, do I use force or do I just try my hardest to tell them? And it's confusing. So it's a tough time right now.
Yeah. F Channel is saying hi to you.
Hey.
42 the channel. You had a great season there last year. Everybody love you. I saw the little contest on Instagram.
I went against Myers.
You ended up against Carlton Myers.
Like, come on. Like, that's not. That wasn't fair. That was. Put me on the other side. Like, come on. But no, man, I miss it though. I miss 42 though. Always.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, and yeah, like that last season was great. Group of guys. I mean, watching from the outside, group of guys. Supporters. You won everything.
Yeah, it was a perfect situation last year. It was.
Yeah. And a lot of people, here in the last few days, they're asking about Guido. Guido doesn't have Instagram, of course, so I cannot do this stuff with Guido. But give me your point of view on Guido. So
Guido,
these guys, they can get to know him better.
Guido is a super alpha. Like he is a big alpha dog. He doesn't like rules, but it's like they say you wear your heart on your sleeve. It's 100%. Anything he feels, he's going to show you, and he's going to tell you every time.
Yeah, I mean, I like these kind of people. That you actually know what he's thinking. So
exactly.
If you have to go to war, if he's with you or he isn't with you, and it's better to know before.
Yes, it's 100%. Just like, sometimes in practice, like, if Guido's going to practice hard that day, he lets you know in the warm up. Like, you can see
right away.
Well, today, if he's on my team, we're going to lose. Okay, I know. You already know.
Exactly.
It's easy.
It's true. And the most impressive thing is how fast he's going out of the gym, showering, and go home.
Yes.
It's like
he wants to get back too fast.
45 seconds.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, they're asking from Bologna if he's still alive. Yeah, he's still alive, and he's somewhere he's somewhere in Tuscany, I think.
Yeah, he's in Tuscany. He has his farm with his dogs and his wife and kid. It's perfect for him.
Did Joe Pini tell you something about Verona before you came here?
No. Martellosi talked to me about Verona.
Yeah.
Yeah, he and this is when he knew he wasn't going to coach or anything, but he told me how amazing it was and that I should sign the deal. Is pretty much all he said. So yeah. I've heard only great things about Verona though.
Yeah. How do you like the city? Do you like the city? Did you go around a little bit?
Yeah, the city's cool. It's a beautiful city. Like it's always clean. It's great views. I like the shopping district. So no, I like it. It's comfortable here. Like you're very comfortable.
Yeah, and I mean it's very close to a lot of cities around. So it's Bologna is close, Milan is close, Venice is close. Yeah, you can go almost everywhere. So what are your plans for let's say we play, let's say we have to stay here a couple of more months. What are your plans for the summer? Where do you go? States? You go to Germany with your wife?
I'll go to Germany. So, I mean, we play for a couple more months. I don't think I go to the States at all. Like, I just stay in Germany. But usually we go to Germany when the season is over, and then we go to the States for 4 to 6 weeks before I come back. Because I go to the States mainly to see my family for a little bit, but to mainly get back in basketball shape. Like I go to my university and I practice with the players and everything and lift and train. So,
okay.
That's it.
So Armando is asking a very good question. Which is the main difference between Scaligera this year and Fortitudo last year, and why this year we were not as dominant as you guys were last year?
I mean, well, the first thing is we had a veteran team of guys who knew exactly what their role was, and there was no questions with what do you do, what is your job, how are we going to do certain things. Like everyone came in and knew immediately my role is this, and we did it. But I mean, I will also say, like, at that time we had a lot of talent in the starting five. Like our starting five was like the best starting five in the league easily. And I think that's what set the tone every game. Like we had Guido, who was probably the best 3, American or Italian. I was one of the better 2s. You had Fontanelli, who's always been one of the better Italian point guards. Maybe he was the best point guard last year. So Marty Lunin, who is a point guard playing the 4-man, can also shoot. And you had Joe Penny, who did every possible thing for defense, rebounding, setting screens. So I just think that starting 5 set the tone, and we had guys come off the bench who knew exactly what they were supposed to do. I think that was the biggest difference.
Let me translate this one.
Right.
Quindi la differenza più grande è stata il fatto che avevano una squadra di veterani, di grande esperienza e tutti sapevano dall'inizio quale fosse il loro ruolo. E i primi 5, il quintetto era veramente molto forte, probabilmente avevano il miglior, in ogni posizione avevano il miglior giocatore per la categoria, e quindi questo dava subito una direzione alle partite che poi riuscivano a mantenere, perché chiunque venisse dalla panchina aveva la capacità di mantenere il livello alto.
They're saying hi to you from I think Siena.
Oh, Siena.
Do you communicate with any of the current Siena players?
Yeah,
I think Siena back home.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's my heart, man. I always wear it. I still wear it on my wrist everywhere I go. I see it.
Yeah,
everywhere.
I see you
yeah,
also coming in the locker with the jersey.
Yeah, always. I talk to a few of the players still. When I'm home during the summer, I see them every time. I play against all of them during the summer. So that will always be my family, and I will always come back to them. I always try to talk to everyone I can. Congratulations to Karma, his first year. Did a great job.
Do you think that, going to college as players makes you either physically or mentally, or technically, makes you grow more than going straight to the pros here in Europe, for what you see about our young guys?
I think technically and physically, university is better for someone between 18 and 21. But the growth of a player, if you play, is better here mentally, because you're playing against grown men. You learn a lot of things immediately, and you can develop from it. But the problem with Europe is they don't train their players at a young age to learn basketball. You don't learn a lot of the technical things. You don't learn how to read situations and stuff like this. So I think if you play, it's better for Europe. But if you don't play immediately, I think the States is better.
Okay, so if, let's say there's a junior player, going out of the junior teams, if he has the chance to go and, see another kind of, world and basketball,
yeah,
the advice is go there.
Yes, like for Dado.
Yeah.
In my opinion, Dado should go to a university in the States, and he'll come back a lot better player, 10 times better player.
Yeah.
But if you have somebody like Luka Doncic,
yeah,
he did
doesn't
it
need it.
He played in EuroLeague. He learned quick and grew, and look at him now. Like, it's easy for him in the NBA because he understands basketball so well.
Yeah. And what's the so you watch? I know you watch everything. Basketball, you watch every game. You know our league better than everybody else because you see everybody playing. I know. And which is the main difference between the NBA and EuroLeague? And do you think it's easier to play high-level EuroLeague basketball or the NBA?
The main difference between the two is two things. So as a player, it's athleticism. So the NBA, either you have to be super athletic or you have to be the best at one thing. So you're the top assist guy, you're the top shooter, you can finish at the rim better than most. So these are the two main things you need for the NBA. And for that case, it will say a lot of players in the EuroLeague can't be an NBA player. But I would say EuroLeague is tougher to stick in as a player, the top EuroLeague teams, because you need a lot of skill and understanding. So your IQ has to be very high. You have to hit a jump shot, and you have to understand basketball so well that in the NBA is a little easier if you're athletic. So you have an easier time just being athletic and running up and down the court and the defensive player can't be in the paint. So I think your league is tougher to stick.
Let's talk about your favorite sport now. Let's talk about football. So what about Brady to Tampa Bay?
I'm loving it. I love it. Like he's going to an opposite organization than he was with the Patriots. So now it's going to be super athletes. He can throw the ball up if he needs to. He's not constricted now. So I think he's going to have a great season.
Yeah.
Oh, he has too much talent.
They're going to have chances.
Oh, a lot. They're a playoff team now. They're a playoff team.
They're asking after college, what if something didn't work? What didn't work going to the NBA for
me?
you?
So
yeah,
I didn't get drafted first out, and then I went and I earned a spot with the Miami Heat my first summer, and then I broke my foot before training camp, which set me back, and then I got signed with the Heat in February. And after that is when LeBron James came to the Miami Heat. And so they wanted veteran point guards. And it was me and Patrick Beverly were the last 2 point guards that preseason. And they cut both of us. So they just didn't have time to develop a player. And I never got a chance to show what I had. And then after that, I just constantly did workouts, but I never got to prove myself. But honestly, looking at it, I was never the best shooter, the best defender. I didn't have one thing where they can be like, okay, we want you on our team to do this. And I think I got stuck in between being a point guard and shooting guard. So I never found my spot.
Somebody's asking, if you didn't play basketball, would you be a singer? Do you know this guy?
Hold on. Who said this? Oh, my God, yes. Yeah, I know. Good question. No, I wouldn't be a singer. I might be a dancer, though. No, I'm joking. I can't dance.
I didn't get the chance to see you dancing, so I don't know.
No, I'm not. It's a joke.
Listen, the one thing we do every day when we close, this little interview is encourage people to stay home. So please send a message to everybody, every one of our fans, to stay home through this, time.
I would just say, don't be selfish. You have to understand that if you think you're okay, it's fine. If you think you can handle this virus, we understand that. But you have to think, if you get someone else sick and they take it back to their family, their baby or their parents, they have to go through problems. So it's not only you, it's other people and other people's families we have to worry about. Anybody can pass the disease, the virus, and you won't know. So stay home and just help everyone. Don't be selfish.
Kenny, thank you very much. It was great to see you. Great to talk to you. I'm going to see you tomorrow afternoon for the workout. So,
yes, sir.
Have a good night.
All right, brother. Thank you, man. I'll see you later.
Ciao, Kenny.
Ciao, ciao.
Salutiamo tutti, grazie di essere stati con noi, mi raccomando, come ha detto Kenny, stiamo a casa, è importante, ci vediamo domani, stessa ora, ciao!